welcome back. A special thanks to Peter Hines from Cerebus RC for sponsoring this wonderful episode. I'm going to be joined by two guys who's going to unbox the brand new Pilot Extra engines who just arrived in South Africa after a 12-month wait. And I'm going to be joined by Rob Snow and David Potgieter, and they're going to take us through their experience and their expectations and what they can see while they're unboxing their new engines.
Thank you to Alec for inviting us here to unveil our new Extra NGs. Standing alongside me, as you can see, hi, my name is David, just in case you forget. He is one of our fellow competitors on the large-scale aerobatic side. We're going to do a little comparison on the planes for everybody.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us here, and special thanks to Peter Hines from Cerebus RC.
So here we've taken the cowl out. One of the things that I've noticed on this cowl, it's got a beautiful smooth finish with these colors here. It's got a little honeycomb protector here so that it doesn't suck stuff in here. And what I have noticed here is the cowl, they seem to have increased the strength a little bit on the cowl here. And the finish inside, if you look inside here, is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, no, they're quite innovative. They've added this plastic screen to mark out where your exhaust stacks would come out. What's also quite nice, and you won't see it in the shots, but you'll see small indentations of where they would put the cooling to add extra cooling for your motor, so it's quite neat. All right, cool. Yeah, let's have a look at the rudder. This is now the blue, white and red scheme. I think the pictures on the websites and that don't actually do it justice. The metallic blue is much better looking.
It definitely is. It's got a lovely color to it.
Yeah. And the carbon fiber under covering on your one is pretty good too.
This is the elevator. One of the things that I noticed here, look at the extreme throw that this thing is capable of. It's huge, both ways. Just as a matter of side interest, a piece of this elevator, the stabilizer here, came off a broken aeroplane once. If you hold it here and here, you cannot twist this thing as hard as you may try. That's how strong these planes are built.
Yeah, and super light, eh? Yeah.
This whole plane has an instant assembly process where you just clip everything in, and that's one of the facilities. When we've unpacked everything, we'll go through that.
All right, yeah. Well, getting to the nice bigger components. Our wing. Obviously, we have a 103-inch wingspan on the Extra. I'm not quite used to the newer airfoils, laminar flow airfoils, so the wing's a lot thinner than the original Pilot planes. They've got quite a bit of carbon on the inside, and what I have noticed is they used to have hardwood spars. If you look down the fuse, down the wing, you'll see carbon fiber. So yeah, altogether a good looking wing.
Again, the throws
as well. I see the aileron sizes aren't as big as say the laser and the yaks of the time, but I think that's also fine tuning over the years, and they've got to the size.
The laminar flow airfoil will make the ailerons more efficient. Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah. Nicely sealed as well, so there's no airflow in between the ailerons. So yeah.
So if we start looking at some of the stuff as we're unpacking it here, these are the little winglets. These go on the side of the wing.
Yeah, also with that quick release system. Quite cool.
Comes with a little bit of spare covering, quite nice. This little item here, I don't know what this is for. Do you know, Dan?
Well, I assume it has to do with the quick release system on the wingtips. You'll see there's quite a bit of a diameter in the wingtips, so it's got something to do with that.
So let's look at some of the other little bits and pieces. A beautiful carbon fiber painted spinner. This is a standard issue on all pilot planes, which is really nice. The accessory package that comes with pilot aircraft is really fantastic. You do not have to spend on anything.
Yeah, it's quite comprehensive. Yeah.
Quality is also exceptionally good. Another little interesting thing, these are the air intake scoops. Very nice and easy to install. Previously we had to fabricate our own for the cooling on the cylinders. This is a prefabricated piece made out of fiberglass. Excellent little accessory, this.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the fuse out. It's obviously quite a mission.
This has the facility to add your canisters inside if you so desire. Comes with all of these items here. It comes with a, I think this is a drill jig. So if you have a different style of motor, it's accommodated here by having this little drill jig. What is this one for? Oh, this is the cover for the motor box here. All carbon laminate.
All right, I got the fuse out. I'm gonna grab it there.
That's a little interesting observation. In the previous pilot kits, they had this as a one-piece piece that you had to glue in. I've now made this so that you can have access here via that little one that I showed you earlier on, which is a new improvement, which is very nice. That
It adds all the instrument panels, which is quite good for LSA. One of the requirements of LSA is obviously to have an instrument panel and a pilot if you wish to fly it. Another thing that I noticed is they've cut all the cutouts for you. As in previous pilot kits, they never used to do that. So yeah, that should save quite a bit of time. The quick release system for the elevators is these items here. Yeah, I'm not a big particular fan of them. I think I'd make them solid. Elevators tend to fly off of them. So yeah.
Interesting observation here. Look at the lateral area in this fuselage.
It's got a good sail
It is
area.
so radically different from the other, well, not pilot, but the extras that we've previously found. Yeah. This has the new canopy release. So you just simply turn these knobs and off comes the canopy. If I look very quickly and briefly at one of the things that I think is a huge improvement for aerobatic planes is they put the tank right over the wing spar. That is a major improvement because obviously everybody knows that as the fuel runs out, so your CG moves around. So
yeah, it's very much like a pattern ship. Don't change the trim on it while you're flying.
they have a lovely little tube in here. All your servo wires. If you're going to have a closer look there, tube is running all the way down.
Yeah, there's a lot less going on with the carbon fiber laminates from previous planes. I mean, you can actually see down to the undercarriage. So I think inspecting the plane for cracks and the likes is going to be a lot easier. Yeah, it's cool.
I see the entire ribbing structure in the back is all carbon fiber. There's no wood in here. So that's obviously conducive to making this aeroplane nice and light.
Yeah, there's obviously the quick release system. Slides in and out over the wing bolts. So just slide it in, nip up the bolt, and you're over away. So assembly time is going to be a lot quicker.
Oh, another nice function they've put in here, Davey, check. They've got blind nuts in the undercarriage.
Yes. I don't know if you've seen on the accessories, they actually have wing nuts. So I think obviously you can put the undercarriage on and off with wing nuts. For smaller cars, you can get the extra into smaller cars.
That is actually beautiful to have that, because you don't need to get inside here.
No, for sure.
Right, so here we have the undercarriage.
Yeah, obviously that's carbon fiber look, so they've left it raw. There's on the other extras painted.
That's pretty neat.
Sturdy as
Yeah.
well, eh?
Yeah. I don't know how, and your other extra out is...
The other extra is the same shape, and it's lasted for, I would say, about 400, 500 flights. No issues. I've had one hard landing with it. Yeah, no problem. See the spats.
You can see I'm the more rough flyer, or maybe I fly more frequently and I make more problems. I bought an extra set of spats.
All right. Yeah, so obviously scale detail, the full size has this little cutout in it. So yeah, nice little touch, sets the extra NG apart from the other extras.
Yeah, it has the little undercarriage fairings, just to make it real scale. Let's take these out here. Oh, you got the accessory pack.
Yes, yeah.
So there's a little fairing for the undercarriage.
Yes, they actually give you a nice little piece of rubber insertion to put around the molding. I don't know if that's there on the inside, yeah. Yeah, as with all pilots aircraft, they give you substantial amount.
It is a beautiful accessory pack.
I see what they have added now is the MPX and what's it, the X160, XT60. If you use these plugs, you can mount it onto the airframe and plug your batteries in directly. So that's a nice finish as well. It's new for me. There's those bolts that I spoke to you about, Rob, for the undercarriage with T-nuts.
Oh yes. Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, something different. And I would assume these are the quick releases for the fences on the wings.
Yeah. These are beautiful light foam wheels. They've gone away from the very narrow little ones that they had before, which were very susceptible to being broken if you hit something on the runway. And another beautiful thing, I see the axles are absolutely gorgeous. It has a machined axle with a bolt on one side, bolt on the other. None of those little collars to go wrong.
Yeah, and what's really cool is it's the right length.
Yeah.
So sometimes you get the collar on too tight or too loose and the wheel shudders, or it's too tight. So that is set to the right length, and it's, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, another thing with the extra NG, obviously it has some other scale items to it. This is a fairing that goes just in front of the tail wheel to make it look more scale. Obviously this you got to cut out to the shape, and that sits on the bottom end of the fuselage just in front of the tail wheel. Give it more scale appearance.
Yeah, this is a very comprehensive kit, as you can see here. These are the rudder horns. These are the horns for all the other flying surfaces. What's nice about the pilot kits is all the ailerons and elevators are installed, glued and pinned, and that is a major plus. There are many other aircraft kits around there that do not have that. Comprehensive pack with all the stainless steel bolts, clevises, your adjustable connecting rods between your linkages, throttle mounting servo, toolkit, and then you've got your little tail wheel bracket.
Yeah. Also with the to check your balancing on the balance clips, you put them in so you can check the balance on your aircraft. Yeah, bolted onto or cable tied to the inside of the cardboard box is obviously the ring tube and the stab tube. Oh, let's cut that out. I think it's all the same size, obviously. Oh, and including the pin for the rudder.
Yes, it's a nice pin, removable pin, so it holds the rudder in.
Yes.
For somebody with a smaller vehicle, you can pull that out and take the rudder off very easily. Right, so now we are going to put together the one of the planes, just to show how quickly and easily it goes together, and also just to get a look and see what the feel of the aeroplane is. Welcome back to the IMUSTFLY channel. We'd like to say thank you very much to Peter Heinz from Cerebus RC in sponsoring a nice prize. Some questions will we have to answer to claim this prize. And we'd like to welcome other sponsors, not necessarily from only RC, but this supports our hobby and the growth of our hobby through the IMUSTFLY channel. This particular prize is worth almost 1,600 Rand, and it's a beautiful cover for a 100cc plane.
So this brings us to the end of episode 10, and I honestly cannot believe that we're already at episode 10. And again, a very big thank you to Peter Heinz from Cerebus RC, and for this wonderful gift that you sponsored to us. At the end of this, we'll have 2 questions on the YouTube channel.
You're being a bit easy, it's 3.
Is it 3 questions? You're going to have 3 questions.
Yeah.
And the person who answers all 3 of them correctly will be able to win this prize. So just watch on the bottom of this, the entry and the entry details will appear. So Rob and David, thank you very much for being our guests for today.
Thank you.
This beautiful, may I say, beautiful Pilot Extra NG. Love the color scheme. I love the color scheme of yours, and I believe there's many other color schemes, or not so many color schemes that comes in this. I think it's been a wonderful day spending it on your farm again. Thank you very much.
It's only a pleasure.
David, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for taking off and sharing your knowledge. And again, we say thank you to Peter Heinz, and we say thank you to you for joining us again.